Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patara with you today. Today we're going to talk about the little winters of Tennessee. So if you're wondering right now why we are dipping down into freezing, frigid temperatures this coming weekend right before Mother's Day, it's because you are about to enter or entering Blackberry Winter. Let's talk about the little winters of Tennessee and different winters that you may experience in your region when you think you're going to be wearing flip-flops. Old Man Winter ain't done. Now, what I do want to note that this is a lot of folklore, but it is something that a lot of us East Tennesseans and Tennesseans in general have grown up with all of our lives. We knew about various winters as children. Our grandparents would talk about it when springtime came, and they would plant not only according to the moon, but they would wait for certain time periods because they knew the little winters were going to come through. A lot of these winters only last a day or two. Some are known to be a little bit more harsh than others, but it's something you need to know about. So let's talk about little winter number one, redbud, and it is beautiful. Typically the first week of April, we have a cold blast that comes through, and not only that, but the redbud trees are bursting with color. Everywhere across the region, you will see this beautiful blast of purplish magenta. It's everywhere, it's unmistakable, and it is to die for. Along with that also, you will also see a lot of times that the weeping willows are beginning to come out in their beautiful greenery as well. And the combination is great. But guess what? You better put on your sweater, because redbud winter is there. The second little winter that most people are familiar with is, of course, Dogwood Winter. And it happens right around the middle to the third week of April, sometimes around Easter. And it gets really cold really quick. You have to watch what's going on in that time frame. And the dogwoods are in bloom. White and pink, all of their beauty is out. And guess what? So is your winter coat. Now, the third winter of Tennessee, the little winter, is of course locust. When the locust trees are starting to do their magic, that is when you're going to notice this strange, mysterious cold burst come through. And it's typically the first week of May. And it's a reminder, winter is always coming. Now, the fourth winter, which we are now entering right now as we speak, is Blackberry Winter. It typically happens around the middle of May, and boy, it can absolutely take a bite out of you. You'll notice that the blackberry bushes are all around you starting to bloom. The scent is gorgeous, but my goodness, you better go cover up those tomatoes that you planted a little bit too early. The fifth winter that we experience is your Britches Winter, and it's a little bit of a cold blast that comes in the last of May. It is, again, a reminder, Old Man Winter's not letting go, so you better get them warm britches on because it's kind of cool outside. Now, there is a sixth, and I'm not going to leave it out because all of my folks out there that know their folklore are going to say, now listen here, little girl, where is Whippoorwill? You didn't mention the Whippoorwill. Well, as you start to push into June, you'll notice that there is a little bit of a breeze coming around because you will experience potentially the Whippoorwill Winter. A lot of your older folks will know a lot more about that than folks these days. And so you have to look into a lot of folklore stories, but it's about the migration of the whippoorwill. So look for that as well. So when you're outside and you're noticing different various weather changes, we're not just welcoming you to Tennessee, we're saying, welcome to our winters. All right, guys, we appreciate you watching us here at Appalachia's Homestead and joining us at our home here in Southeast Tennessee. We hope you learned something today. Now listen, there's a reason why Granny always told you, don't get too anxious about your gardens. You might want to wait till Mother's Day. It's because of all of the reasons I just listed right before you. Hope you're doing well, and we'll see you on the next video.